Hello everyone. In this session, I am going to discuss about change agent and their prominent roles, responsibilities, functions, and their contributions. See, the change agent is definitely contributing a lot for the organization development and change as well. What do you mean by change? Change is inevitable one. Markets evolve, technology disrupt, and employee expectation shift. But change doesn't happen automatically. It requires people who can guide, influence, and sustain the process. If you want to develop an organization, change is required. Where we have to make changes. In earlier session, we discussed a lot about the changes to be happen in different avenues. So, for example, different parameters called or drivers we can call it as machinery, technology, people, communication, whatever. So where we need to make changes. See, it requires people who can guide, influence, and sustain the process in an organization, friends. These people are called the change agent, who is a cushion between the company and external environment, internal as well. The change agents are the catalysts who bridge the gap between the present state of an organization and its desired future. That is called a vision or mission of an organization, friends. Right? So we will discuss the facets of agents under their functions, significant roles, objectives, and above all, what kind of competence to be needed for a successful change agent. A change agent is someone who facilitates, initiates, and supports change within an organization, friends. They are so active participants who inspire and mobilize others to embrace new ways of working. So, change agents sustain momentum by keeping the vision alive and ensuring that employees remain motivated throughout the transition period. That is called, if you want to go for transformational changes, definitely we need of the one and only personality called as change agents. See, they really know they act as connectors or cushion between leadership and entire employees. See, translating strategic goals into practical actions. See, in organizational development, change agents are very crucial because they embody the spirit of transformation. So they help anchor organizational culture during times of uncertainty, provide a direction when the path seems unclear, and serve as role models who demonstrate commitment to progress. So each and every department definitely may look for the kind of expansion, kind of development, or consistent growth for which we need of change agents. See, importantly, change agents are not limited to formal leaders. They can be managers, consultants, or even employees who take initiatives. See, their presence ensure that change is not just a top-down directive, but a shared journey. They embody adaptability, resilience, and the willingness to challenge. So, individuals, groups who drive organizational developments. So, he is a catalyst bridging current practices with future states, inspire and mobilize employees, sustain transformation momentum, encourage innovation and adaptability. So, these are all the key aspects of a successful change agent. There are certain features of change agents: leadership skills, effective communications, empathy, flexibility, adaptability, problem solving abilities, influence, and persuasion. And visionary mindset, strategic thinking, also one of the important characteristics. And strong communication and interpersonal skills. Credibility, trustworthiness, and integrity, adaptability in dynamic environments, persistence and resilience, openness to feedback and learning, cultural sensitivity, and inclusiveness. Why a change agent should have effective communication? Why? Because he has to pass the information to all the levels of employees about future changes, consistent progress, and further growth. If communication is not so strong, probably people will look at in different sense or even wrong sense. They got a chance to stuck to do the job, or it will be getting delayed. So that problem solving abilities also should be inculcated in the minds of change agent. See, the moment you saw the problem, how you have to resolve, how you need to take the decision timely, because he is a responsible person for changes in an organization in different aspects or different dimension. With respect to technology, with respect to communication, with respect to people, we don't know what we are going to do, for which we need of the change agents contribution and role, or their involvement, and empathy from others point of view, how we need to perceive the problem. So change agent should know, and he should have a visionary person, what we need to do for future. It should be aligned with our primary aim, goal, vision, mission. So, what the stakeholders expect from our organization with respect to product and services. In the competitive business era, how we need to beat the competitions. At the same time, as a person, we need to motivate the employees as change agents. So, the change agents may be a group within organization or from external. Why? Because some of the consultancy providing the services called change agent role. But we can give the chance to develop a change agent within our organization. We can give a chance to equip themselves. That is called how to handle the crisis situation or crisis management or employee management, something like that. So again, I'm recollecting the list of features of change agents. You have a question, sir. These are all the only features, sir? No, there are number of features available. See, these are all the sample of characteristics of change agent. So visionary mindset should be there, strong communication, credibility, trustworthiness, adaptability, empathy, leadership qualities, and empathy, problem solving abilities, influence and persuasion, etc. Friends. See, the functions also equally important of change agents' role. The facilitators, like a change agent, guide discussions and build consensus among diverse stakeholders. As a catalyst, the change agents stimulate new ideas and inject energy into the process. As advocates, they champion change initiatives and pursue others of their value, others in the sense, set of employees. As coaches, they support individuals through transitions, offering encouragement and guidance. Right? So these are all quite some characteristics of change agent. Next, we'll pass on to functions of change agent. What are the functions of change agents? The functions of change agents are wide ranging. They find, they diagnose problems and identify areas where organization development is needed using data, observation, and feedback. The change agents design interventions and strategies that address many gaps, often blending theory with the practical solutions. The change agents facilitate implementation, ensuring that plans are translated into action. See, the change agents motivate and support stakeholders, helping them overcome resistance and anxiety. When we think about change, people definitely look at some kind of resistance, or they just like that oppose the organization. So how we need to address the problem? So they monitor progress and provide constructive feedback mechanism, refining the process as they need. So beyond these, change agents align resources with organizational goals, manage conflicts that arise during transitions, and sustains engagement so that change become embedded in the culture. We can't avoid to execute the changes. Otherwise, we may be coming out for the competition. One fine morning, we may not be there in the market. Within a short span of time, we need to capture the market. What is the market share we have? There are n number of products and services coming to the market. Technology also threatening us. So for which we need more expertise, more input from various corner, various people. So those people called the change agents. So they also act as educators, training employees in new skills, and as evaluated crucial because they embody the spirit of transformation. They help anchor organizational culture during times of uncertainty, and they provide direction when the path seems unclear and serve as role models. Understand? So, in nutshell, the sequence of operational functions are carried by change agents. Diagnosing the organizational problem, identifying the opportunities for improvement, design effective OD strategies, facilitates implementation of initiatives, motivate and support stakeholders, monitor progress and outcomes, provide constructive feedback, align resources with goals, align resources with organization development goals, managing conflicts and resistance, sustain engagement and organizational learning. See, these are all the operational functions of change agents. Another important component is significance of a change agent. So change agents are vital because they ensure that the transitions are smooth and purposeful. They are contributing more and more pluses of an organization. So without change agents, organizations often face more resistance, confusion, and even failure in their change efforts. Change agents reduce resistance by building trust and fostering collaboration. So change agent align organizational goals with employee needs, ensuring that change feels relevant and beneficial. So they enhance innovation and responsiveness, making organization more competitive in dynamic environments. Their role is highly commendable. They maintain morale and stability, preventing disruption from undermining productivity. They strengthen organizational culture by embedding values of adaptability and resilience. Right? See, by embedding values of adaptability and resilience. The change agents encourage consecutive improvement, ensuring that organizations don't stagnate. They support leadership development by mentoring others. They also help organizations anticipate future trends, positioning them to respond proactively rather than respectively. In essence, change agents are the backbone and red blood of successful organizational development, friends. Again, I'm telling quite some significance of change agents are ensuring smooth transition during OD chain, reducing resistance and build acceptance, align organizational goals with employee needs, building more and more trust and collaboration, maintaining morale among the employees and stability, enhancing innovation responsiveness, strengthening organizational culture, encouraging consecutive improvement, supporting leadership development, and drive long term sustainability in organizational development. So, change agents' roles are significant and they are contributing a lot for the organizational consistent growth and development friends. Next, the roles which are performed by change agents in an organization, particularly for OD and changes. They can be understood through multiple dimensions like facilitators or mediator or cushion. They guide discussions and build consensus among diverse stakeholders. See, as a catalyst, they stimulate new ideas and inject energy into the process. As advocates, they champion change initiatives and persuade others of their values. They can be a coach sometimes. They support individuals through transitions, offering encouragement and guidance. See, what is the prompt path we set? Assume that you are the founder. You have got 10 years of experience in the company, you developed a lot. Still, you are not, at par with the competition. You have got more struggle. See, whatever changes you have done, but you are not able to find the prompt gap or correct gap, for which you need of a person, that person known as the change agent. So they have got multiple roles. See, as I told you, no, they are always supporting individuals through transitions, offering encouragement and guidance. See, they serve as motivators and communicators, inspiring confidence and ensuring that everyone is informed and engaged. They also play the role of innovators, introducing creative solutions and bridge builders, connecting diverse perspectives. See, the change agents serve as motivators and communicators, inspiring confidence. They also play the role of innovators, as you all know very well. See, the change agents, even as monitors, tracking progress and outcomes. In OD, these roles are not isolated. They overlap and reinforce each other. A successful change agent knows when to shift roles, sometimes pushing for urgency, sometimes slowing down to build consensus. Correct? In nutshell, what are the basic probably roles of change agents they are playing? Facilitator, catalyst, advocate, coach, mediator, motivator, communicator, innovator, bridge builder, monitor. Sir, any taglines for these roles of a change agent? Sir, yes. As a facilitator, he guides OD discussions and consensus. As a catalyst, stimulates more ideas and energy. As advocate, they are all acting as a champions for OD initiatives, middle level, entry level, or top level. As a coach, supports individuals through transitions. As a mediator, resolves conflicts. As a motivator, inspires stakeholders. As a communicator, ensures clarity and transparency. As an innovator and a bridge builder, change agents are creative for OD solutions, and they are all connecting diverse perspectives. They are 24/7 tracks OD progress and outcomes in an organization development, my dear friends. See, the role of a change agents are definitely highly commendable. Why? They are all significantly contributing for the consistent development of an organization. Friend. Anyway, we are in a competitive business era. In the competitive business era, how we need to capture our own market share. So it will be a question mark. So in this competition, to overcome everything or some kind of challenges with reference to change management, OD change agents are definitely contributing a lot. What is the ultimate purpose of having change agents in an organization? Right? See, as you all aware, we are looking for a fast development and optimum use of resources and sustainability in the present scenario, present competitive business environment. So, what kind of objectives we have having change agents in an organization? See, they are all very closely tied to organizational development goals. They aim to promote effectiveness and efficiency by improving processes and systems and design. The Change agents encourage employee participation and ownership, ensuring that change is not imposed but embraced. See, the change agents always build sustainable practices and culture, support long term growth, right? They help organization achieve strategic and operational goal while empowering employees to take initiatives. Each and every departments in an organization, so a lot of pitfalls and problems may be there or it may be persisting. See, in this scenario, how we need to address those issues gradually or slightly, we need to eradicate the problems. Overnight, not possible. So, kind of initiatives we need to do certain things by the people called change agents. Their ultimate objective is to foster adaptability and resilience to that organization can thrive in uncertain environments. Again, I'm telling you, foster adaptability and resilience. Organization can thrive in uncertain environments. They strengthen leadership pipelines, enhance organizational learning, and further growth, drive consecutive transformation. The change agent also aim to reduce organizational inertia, ensuring all the companies remain agile. By doing so, they ensure not just short-term success but long-term sustainability as well. Change agents are therefore architects of both immediate improvements and future readiness. Right? Yeah. In nutshell, the sequence of objectives, they are all proceeding for the development of organization. Promote organizational effectiveness, short term, medium term, long term, and workers' participation management. So they have a formula and they have some kind of magic to make all the employees to take part in the decision making process or take part in the all the process of management. The decision making may be pertaining to employee or management as well. So in this context, how maximum the employees may contribute a lot. Definitely, they are all making the employees to involve themselves, right? Brainstorming session, they know well. So ultimately, the organization moving up. See, build sustainable OD practices and culture, strategic and operational goals also will be getting over by the efforts of change agents. Empower employees to take more initiative and faster adaptability, as you are aware, and resilience also. Resilience and adaptability are interrelated one. These are all facilitated by change agents alone. You have a question, sir, why don't you take part? Why don't you take care? Because we don't have that much of experience. So they are all pausing and growing together for giving lot of solution for different context. So they are all working for the problem. Problem may be depending upon the organization. So they are trying to push the solution for the problems which are available in our organization, friends. Right? So ensure long-term success, strengthen leadership pipeline, enhancing organizational learning, and drive consecutive audit transformation, friends. See, the agents are having different classification. Internal agents, external agents, hybrid, formal, informal. Internal, who are all called agents? A person, one who got more expertise, any level, managers, leader, employees. With respect to external, consultant, trainers, experts. With respect to hybrid, both internal, external as well, or combination of both. What you call formal, informal change agent, officially appointed by an organization. The specific role called the OD agent, change agent. Informal, emergent leaders within the teams. They are all proving themselves while in the case of execution, decision making, or crisis management, or employee cohesiveness, etc., etc. See, single person driving OD chain, we call it as individual. There are some members together jointly operating for the success of an organization known as group. Top down, senior leadership initiatives. Bottom down, grassroots employees effort, middle level or entry level. And finally, the cross-functional agents are there. These agents always spanning OD departments. So these are all the kind of agents in an organization. So which type of agents are more apt for an organization? We need to decide based on our requirements. Like skills and competencies of OD practitioner, change agent also should have competence, kind of tribes or skills to be required. The objectives of an organization, definitely change agents need a diverse set of skills. They must be analytical, able to diagnose problems and design solutions. The change agents need negotiation skills and conflict resolution process to manage resistance by the employees. Emotional intelligence, emotional stability are also very much essential for understanding and empathizing with stakeholders. Who are all called stakeholders? Internal customer called employees, competitors, and clients. So project management expertise helps plan and execute initiatives very effectively. Leadership and influence are critical for inspiring others. So they should have a leadership capacity and network building capacity, relationship building capacity. These things are definitely inspiring people, and this build them to connect across different departments which are available in an organization, friends. And the cultural awareness ensures inclusivity, while digital literacy enables to harness technology for change. Nowadays, entire world is moving ahead. Technology. A person got tech savvy, people are welcoming them. Right? How much you are all making use of technology. These things we should accept honestly. So strategic thinking also helps them align initiatives with organizational goals and strong communication skills. Definitely, these things allow them to articulate the vision clearly. In OD, these skills are not optional, it is purely mandatory. These and all essential for navigating complexity and uncertainty. See, again, let me figure out the skills to be required for a successful change agents. Analytical and problem solving skills, negotiation, conflict resolution. Sir, conflict may be there, yes. Conflict among the employees or between the employees, or between two departments. Sir, you have got experience, why don't you come forward and so resolve it? It's not possible. Keep on, I'm taking much efforts, but got failure. But they have got some mechanism to get rid from the conflict. So emotional intelligence and empathy also is very equally important, and project management expertise, leadership influence, network and relationship building, cultural awareness and sensitivity, how we need to gel with the employees, what to do, what should not do, and digital literacy, that is called kind of tech savvy, how we need to adopt everything. Suppose people are resisting, so know how we need to address, and strategic thinking and visioning. See, what is a forward thinking? We need to predict the future. What will happen in another couple of years? What our competitors are doing, for which what we are going to do, how we need to retain our own customers, any company, any products, any services, and communications and storytelling for OD, right? So nowadays, managing people are really, art. So these skills are very important, and pretty well, interpersonal relationships are very much essential for a person, particularly change agent personalities. Okay, so these are all the important skills to be required for successful change agent. What are the challenges and problems faced by change agents in an organization? Why we are not able to do certain things? for which we need of change agents. They are all coming to the organization and they are staying with us and they are all assessing everything. The team and our own members will join together and taking so many data and finally they are moving for analysis. So being a change agent is not easy job. They face more resistance from individuals or groups as people often fear and unknown. Limited resources and organizational support can hinder more progress. Cultural and structural barriers may slow down initiatives. Miscommunication or lack of clarity can create confusion, or sometimes it will be falling down some kind of duplication. So, balancing short term disruptions with long term gains is a constant struggle in each and every organization. You have a question. So, these challenges only for developed, yes, developed and undeveloped. Correct? So developing organizations sometimes they may not have these kind of challenges. Why? Keep on, they are all taking much efforts. The developed organization, they think that they found everything, they reached the entire thing. They reached maximum reach. They don't have a boundary. Okay, in this situation, the competitors also will do the same or similar steps. They try to chase in one fine morning. So, navigating organizational politics also requires tactful and diplomacy. The fear of failure can discourage stakeholders, while burnout and stress can affect the change agents. Right? So, lack of leadership buy in can undermine efforts. Measuring impact effectively can be very much difficult, friends. You assume that you are a CEO, you assume that you are having a headship. Just like that, can you extract the work? You can easily send a mail to your subordinates. You are giving or shifting the more pressure to them. But just like that, you are not able to extract the work from them. Okay, it's very difficult. So, lack of leadership also sometimes a problem. What kind of styles we supposed to follow? In OD, these challenges are magnified because change often touches multiple systems, technology, culture, processes, and people. Successful change agents anticipate obstacles, problem, and ready to address immediately and prepare kind of strategies and formulas to overcome them. Correct? In nutshell, I am going to share the points wise. Resistance from individuals grew for immediate changes. People can't accept just like that. Limited resources and support. Cultural, structural barriers. They are all protesting. We are not able to do the operation lucidly. Miscommunication and lack of clarity also equally getting important for the OD challenges. Change agents having the problems consecutively. Balancing short term versus long term OD goals. Navigating organizational politics. If you I'm doing something for somebody else, they are all taking wrong sense. I'm giving partiality or I'm discriminating. So diplomatically, I may handle. So these are all part and parcel the game. We should not exclude. We should not avoid. Fear of failure among stakeholders. Burnout and stress for agents. Yeah, they have got more pressure in the mind. What to do for this department? You are all definitely agree. In an organization, there are minimum of 4 to 5 departments. All the departments are having their own goals, their own aim. In common goal, common vision, how we need to match? It's a question mark. See, burnout, stress for agents are equally getting importance as challenges. How they need to come out from the stress. So, lack of leadership, right? What is the style they possess? You should not show mercy. At the same time, you have to give importance for your follower. That's called your colleagues and fellow employees. And often you need to measure and evaluate OD effect in the each and every activities you have done department wise. So these are all certain challenges and problem faced by change agents. Next, we'll pass on to guide some benefits having the change agents in an organization development. See, change agents and OD are interlinked one. If you are not having change agents, definitely not even one person in the organization developmental activities. So the benefits of having change agents in organizations are substantial. They accelerate transformation, improving employee morale. They are all involving a lot and enhancing adaptability to external changes in the market, what they are doing, what they are expecting, at par with them, whether we are doing or not, we are proceeding or not. What is the people power we have? Whether people are managing the changes in organization promptly or not. They increase organizational resilience also. They foster a culture of innovation, creativity, how we need to inculcate creativity, innovation among the minds of employees, reduce resistance and improving collaboration across teams. The change agent always help organizations remain competitive in fast changing environments. The change agents also create a sense of ownership among the employees. We should not treat employees as slave. We should not treat employee as employee. We try to make them to understand they are all the real owners of the company. Once we have given a feel to them, definitely they are all working forward, they are all contributing for the benefit of the organization, my dear friends. If you take the chance, headship or leader in organization, please you try to treat them as your colleague or superior or your boss. So if you are creating ownership among the employees, definitely this will make change a collective efforts rather than a directive from above. They can definitely isolate you from them. See, ultimately, they make organizations more agile, resilient, and future ready. Right? See, again, I'm telling you, accelerated organizational transformation, improved employee morale and engagement, that's called more involvement of an employee, enhanced adaptability to external changes, sustainability of OD initiatives. Initiative may be different. See, whatever change agents are going to do, everything should be given consent by our employers or head. Strengthened leadership pipeline, increased organizational resilience. Whatever we are going to do and we are doing, employees are coming together and executing and obliging and fostered a culture of innovation, creativity, reduce resistance. Whether they are not listening or listening, don't bother. We should try to make them to understand they should not oppose, they should not resist for anything. Anyway, we are all going to do certain things for the benefit of our organization. They also know, they agree, but they are not accepting just like that. And improved collaboration across the teams, long-term organizational competitiveness. These are all quite some merits of change agents in an organization, friends. So, you know pretty well about facets of change agents, their role, and operational functions, benefits of change agents. So, to recollect the concept, what I discussed now, the change agents are individuals or groups within an organization who play a crucial role in facilitating and driving organizational change. You should remember. They are fully responsible for guiding, supporting, and managing the process of entire change to ensure its successful implementation. It is applicable for all the organization fronts, even startup, middle level, top level, whatever. Change agents can come from various levels and department within the organization, and they typically possess specific skills and attributes that enable them to effectively lead and navigate change initiatives. If I want to do some changes, I don't have sufficient knowledge. Though I have experience, I am not able to execute certain things, so that I need of change agent. The fundamental roles what they are playing: communication and education, stakeholders engagement, facilitation, support and monitoring, and feedback and problem solving. So all the change agents in an organization play a pivotal role in facilitating effective communications and collaboration. Again, I'm telling you, effective communications and collaborations are part and parcel of change agents' role. And education stakeholders, educating stakeholders about the necessity for change, why we need to go for change, and dispelling any concerns or misconception that may arise. Okay, and nurturing relationship among the employees. So change agents work to cultivate an atmosphere of collaboration to facilitate a seamless transition. If we want to go for transformation changes, definitely we need expertise, the one and only change agent role. The support includes offering coaching, addressing concerns, and guiding employees in all the levels through any challenges they may face in an organization, friends. See, moreover, change agents have a crucial role in gathering feedback from employees and other stakeholders to gauge the progress of change initiative. See, all the change agents in an organization meticulously identify potential obstacles or resistance within the organization and rely this valuable feedback to leadership for necessary adjustment and further development fronts. See, change agents' roles are definitely important to each and every organization. Their efforts are highly commendable. If you want to develop an organization, definitely we need to make use of change agents very effectively without fail. It is applicable to each and every organization.